Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new video. This time is for the Beefeater challenge for December, 1st of December, and the challenge this month is Super 60s, sports cars, racing cars of the 60s or so. So that's the Beefeater challenge, and on here we've got Corgi, Cooper, Maserati, Formula 1. At this point, as always, I'd like to thank all my new subscribers who've come on board. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you continue to stay and watch the videos. And welcome back to all my old subscribers, old faithfuls. Thanks very much, and it's very much appreciated. All your comments and what have you, which, as you know, I try to reply to within the week. And, well, there we go. There we go. Anybody wishes to contact me, my email address is in the About section on the YouTube channel. So if you've got any questions you want to ask me, and if I can, I will answer them best I can. Okay, here we go. Let's get it off the turntable, off the magic roundabout, shall I say, and have a good look at it. Right then, here we go. Excuse if you can hear background noise. It got me extractor fan on because I've just been doing a bit of lacquering. This one, Corgi Toys, Cooper Maserati, Formula 1. Got the Maserati sign on the bottom symbol. 2 rivets. Luckily enough, it came complete with the driver, windscreen, and the little wing mirrors. Exhaust complete. That was a bit bent, but yeah, not a bad little thing. It's only tiny. Only tiny. What we're looking at here. Let's have a look. Probably about 4 inches. Yeah, something like that. About 4 inches. So it's not great size. It's got suspension. Yeah. Got a bit of detail on it. Got a bit of detail on it. So not too bad. I'm not up on my Formula 1 cars, to be honest with you. I'm not a great Formula 1 fan. I know a lot of people out there are. So if I make mistakes on this, sure you'll tell me. I think it's got some suspension unit springs in here, you can just about see. Oh yeah, down there. See if I can get this to focus a bit better. Yeah, not doing it. So this is my new camera, as you know. So I'm still getting the hang of using it. Anyway, that's what we got. Number 7. I know John Surtees, he drove one of these. I'm not sure what number it is, but I know some of them had the 2 white lines down there and the numbers. This one's not. This one's got this. I've got a set of decals for it, a new set. They arrived today in time, obviously. We'll bring the wheels up and we'll do a bit of engine detail, what we can. So you can get a bit of a close. See if it'll focus. It's not having it, is it? There you go. See the barrels there, look, for the carbs. So we'll put some chrome on it and a few details. Some of the ones I've seen in the Google images haven't got this cover on, exposed at the back. So I'm going to leave this on anyway. Windscreen looks in fairly good condition. So we'll get this apart and I'll get back to you. Okay then. I've drilled it out. Let's have a look, see what it's like inside. So looking at this, get under the front there, and then lift out. So that's your base, that's your colour. Right, hold on, better get myself a tub. Okay, what have we got here? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, whole unit comes off in in one, looks like it. Attached somewhere. Where is it? Catching somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's that hoop. See the hoop in there is catching in there, so should just be able to pull that out. There you go. Pull it out. It was the hoop. The hoop, lad. The hoop. That's a wicked chassis as it is. Look at that. You could do something with that if you wanted to, if you got a spare one. Quite flexible. Right, let's have a look. That swivels round. You've got a bit of detail on the springs you can do there and there. The axle. Yeah. It's the front. This is plastic, by the way, as you can see, it's flexing. This is plastic. So be very careful with it. Very careful with it. So that's your rolling chassis. That's the exhausts. There. Plastic again. There's your engine and gearbox. There you go. We can perhaps do something with that, can't we? What do you think? What do you think we can perhaps do something with that? Yeah. Yeah, we can do something with that, I think. Right, so that can go in there. What have we got now? Driver. Dig him out. There he goes. I'll tell you what, considering this is a new phone, it don't focus like my old one used to. Unless I'm doing something wrong. Well, never mind. Right, windscreen. Hang on, what we got here? Got steering wheel. Oh, the steering wheel. See what I mean? It's not, the other one will focus automatically. This one's not. There you are. It looks like the steering wheel and the wing mirrors are all attached together. They are. So I think the window unit's got to come out first, I would say. Looks to be like a tag at the back there. Excuse me, will I invest? There you go. Oh, I see, yep. So we've got to remember this in reverse. They go in first. Yeah, this goes in underneath the nose, and that little tag. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. That little tag clips in the back, and then you should be able to lift these or pull them forward. That's it. Yeah. Just get underneath there. Well, they pinch. Oh, they're pinched as well. I see. Yeah, push that. Okay. Right. Yeah, they got these arms there and there. See the sloping? They've got a little notch on there. Yeah, they clip in. So that's cool. And drill the posts. There we have it. So let's have a look then. We got those and those can go in the stripper. That's not a problem. The rest are all plastic. I'm not going to put that in the stripper. I'll just clean that up while I brush it ready for painting. The plastic parts, I'll put them in either the oven cleaner or the brake fluid, get all this old chrome off so we can redo them. The driver, he'll just go and get a shower. You might want a bit of painting done on him. Yeah, we'll repaint him. Now this bit, that bit there is die cast. This bit at the front is die cast. So, and the wheels. So I've got to take these off, haven't I? Really. Strip these back. I've got room to, yeah. Yeah, we'll strip these back. I'm just going to get tyres off. God, bloody hell. And I've got to soak these. Oh, they're rock on. They're rock hard. So I'm just thinking, how does that come apart? Yeah. Okay. We'll get them off. Right. I'll just get my wizard on there and just grind that bit down there. Could do it by hand with a file, I suppose. Some people do. Some people get the file on them and give them filing down like that. Depends how much is peened over and how thick the axles are. There's a bloody wheels getting away here, don't they? Yeah. There we go. There yet. Well, I'm going to carry on and do this, but that's the idea. If you want to do it by hand, get your file and do it, because sometimes you can damage the wheel if you do it with a Dremel. Some people cut a piece of plastic and slide underneath, or take the wheel up so it's not damaging the wheel. There's 2 or 3 different ways of doing it. You know, it depends how steady your hand is, I suppose. I'm going to do this with file. It's going to take me a little while, and I don't want to waste all camera time. But you got the idea. Pick your best end. You know, obviously the one that's knackered. I'll get these ground down, and then we'll get the axles out. Okay, I finished doing my business on here. Right, pull them out. Pull this out, and then this is separate. I'm just looking about this piece here. That piece goes in there. So just trying to see what's the purpose of it. Right, okay, so that's that bit then. Look at the back piece. Well, they swivel, don't they? Look. Unless when they're in the base. Let's have a look. Now there looks to be a little upward knob there. Let's see if it sits like that. That goes like that. Let's have a look on the inside here. Oh yeah. Yeah, I see. Right. So that piece then, this piece sticking out of the axle frame, needs to be up there, resting on there. Right, okay, let's pull the other one off. With that, so we don't mix them up. Mix them up. We're going to have a comparison now, see if the front is the same as the back. Turn them up that way, both facing the same way. Yeah, they look the same. That way. They look the same, yeah. Okay, there you go. They're both the same. It's always worth checking this sort of thing before you go too far, or either forget about it, or you mix them up in your tub and you don't realise, and when you put them back together, you got the one on the back should be on the front. It's always worth a check. Saves you aggro later, don't it? Get them around the right way. Let's have a look. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'll clean them. I'm not going to put these in the caustic either. So that's that. And there you have your frame. Very, very flimsy. Very flimsy. So when you're cleaning this or whatever, be very careful. And keep it away from any heat if I were you. It's quite easy twist, I would say, with this. Look at this. Look. It's very, very flimsy. So don't put it near a radiator or stick it in boiling water, or else you'll be in trouble. Okay, there you go. You watch, I've said that now and I'll bugger it up. Right, these axles look like got, there must be paint or some sort of markings on them. Yeah, we'll just take them out, see if they're the same length. I would imagine they will be. Yeah, they're the same length. So they can be all cleaned up. I need to put these tyres in some warm water. But clean them wheels up, they're a manky. I don't know if they're corgi originals or not. Let's have a look. It's got something written on there. Yeah, they've got corgi written on them. I might have some of them actually, new corgi tyres. These look a bit shot. I think he should have been in the pit sooner than he was. This guy. Hang on a minute. Oh yeah, look. There you go. See what I'm saying about noticing? Look, the back tyre is bigger than the front, wider than the front tyre. There you go. Could have gone and put all the same tyres on, couldn't I? So that means I'm going to have to try and save these back tyres, because I don't think I've got any as thick as that. They're a little bit hard to get if you see there, they're a bit scuffed there. Come on, you bugger. See, I'm getting a bit closer. Now, it won't focus there, you see. Let's pull it back a bit and see if it'll focus further back here. There, look. I bet there's a macro setting on this somewhere. I'll have to have a look. But yeah, so I'm going to have to save these back tyres. So that's a little thing to look at if you're dismantling one of these. Back tyres are bigger and thicker, wider, or whatever, on the back. Okay? Right. I'll get on. I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, moving on. From the last bit where we were disassembling the chassis. It's all been cleaned, painted and lacquered. That and that. Steering, wing mirrors have been painted and chromed. Exhausts have been given a coat of paint. I didn't go with the chrome exhaust. I went with the more worn, blued and burnt exhausts. The engine, I've put a little bit of detail on that. I bored out the holes a little deeper in these tops of these carburetors and dropped in a bit of colour. I don't know if you can quite see that, but the Maserati, I picked that out. I dry brushed that, so that's ready to go. Suspension, I did find some, what I've done, I put some bigger tyres slightly bigger tyres on the back. I found some. They're only a fraction bigger, but they fitted all right. That's why it's assembled, because I was trying it to make sure I could get away with it, and I have. So that's all assembled. It's like a lot of disassembly. Put the tags underneath at the back there, and the same with the front there. Okay, and I've just gently peened them over. As you can see, there's not a lot. I've just gently peened them over. So there's where we are now. So I've just got there's one or two bits of paint on here still drying, so that's why I'm touching it gingerly. I've got some decals to put on, not many. So I'm going to do assemble it, and then I'll put the decals on, because the Maserati sign goes here somewhere, so I'll assemble it first. Maybe not. So at the moment it's going to stay like this now till it's dry, probably in the morning next day. Okay, right. Okay then. Right, I decided to do the decals first. I've got the water in the tray over here. Now these decals I had to cut out by myself, because they weren't pre-cut, and I tell you, they were awkward, especially the 7. Oh, I just dropped that. There it is there. There it is. Especially that 7. That was well awkward. So I've got a few to put on. I've got my micro set. I've got the red one. Let's just have a look, see how the water's okay. So we'll drop in. We're going to hold it here. We'll drop this one in first, the big one. All right, we'll drop that in. Oh, come on. We'll drop that in first. I don't know how long these are going to take to come off. We'll stick a bit of water on there. Get them to the baker. Looks like they're coming off already, actually. Yeah. I'll carefully pick that out now. I don't want it to come off the carrier film. Not yet, anyway. Just drop that down there to drain a little bit. Okay, let's see how these go. Now this, I believe, is at a bit of an angle. Let me just take that off. Drop that over there. Stuck on me tweezers. I suppose, to be honest with you, I can't really remember, but anyway. We'll have it going straight across. Sod it, eh? I think it was at a bit of an angle like that. I should have checked first. We'll leave it like that at an angle. Cotton bud. So I remember rightly, I think it was at a bit of an angle. And we'll just gently smooth that out best we can. You can see me doing this, hopefully. Get over a bit more. That's somewhere about right. Let's go up a bit, shall we? Let's go there. Yeah, that'll look about right, I think. Right, that's them in. That's that one. Now we'll go work our way back. So we'll put the little Maserati ones in. They're only tiny. I'm just going to hold my tweezers in there. See how long it takes to because these are tiny. I don't want them to float off. If I can help it. Let's have a look, see. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's come off straight away, hasn't it? Just put it on my finger eye. You can just slide these, if you've got the room and the time, slide them off. I think these go about. We'll put them here, look. These might not be bang on accurate. But I think I'm going to put them there. I think they look better there than they do up here, to be honest with you. I'm just going to dab that slightly. Call it artistic license. That one. We'll do the other side. Just hold it in the water for a little bit. These definitely come off quite early, these. Yeah, that's free. It's free. Freedom. Well, everybody's okay. And hello, where is it gone? There it is. Not suffering too badly from this new lockdown, which I don't think many people are taking a lot of notice of it, to be honest with you. I've been out a couple of times and it all seems as busy as ever with the run up to Christmas. Just dabbing that actually. So look, that one's there. That one's there. I could go forward a bit actually to get it symmetrical, as they say. Rodney. Right. Last ones are the doors. These will be interesting. The door numbers. The door numbers. Well, I need a bit longer. A little bit longer. Not that much longer. Oh, bollocks. Oh no, it's doing what I didn't want it to happen. Come off the carrier film. Oh God. Oh no. Excuse me while I curse under my breath. It's just floated off the carrier film. I'm just trying to get it back on before I lift it out, or else it'll be a right pain. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh no, it's not having it. Get on there. Right, hang on a minute, chaps. If I lift this out now, it's going to curl. Right, back in a sec. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I had to go off camera there because I needed 2 hands. Excuse me. Yeah, that's on. It floated off. And because it's a letter like this, it was curling and twisting all over like a flipping eel. So, anyway, there's a little bit of damage to it. But we got it on. Right, so now, the other side. So, I'm not going to let go of this bugger. I'll tell you. I'll just put that in there and you'll see. I'm going to hold it in there. I have to wait a second or two, boys. Wait a second. Dork March says, oh, I've done a driver. I'll give him a bit of skin, a bit of colour on his face. Because he didn't have any. Right, okay, we've got that one. Ew. Twat. Excuse that, my French. I was trying to put the backing paper on the bloody, not the transfer, idiot. That's stupid, wasn't it? That one's got a broken stalk, look. Tell you, mate, in this game, it's all happening. It all happens in the restoration game, I'll tell you. We'll give that a bit of dab it off. Because I'm not rolling this one. Because it'll just collapse. No, it's not the quality of the decals, don't get me wrong. They are quite thin. They are quite thin. And because they weren't pre-cut as well, always makes it a little bit awkward. Because you've got to cut them yourselves, you know. Right. Okay, we're on, we're done. What I'm going to do now is put some of the red on. Just to help it settle on here. Just to help it settle on there. As we go around. A little blob on there. That'll dabble do you. Look at my hand shaking. Look at that, look. Because I've got it on my elbow on the corner of the bench. Move that. Right a bit down there. These won't want a lot because, like I said, they're quite thin. Oh. Number 7's moving. She's moving. Now it's coming apart. Let's try and get that back in there if we can. There you go, Jeff, from powder coating. Die cast powder coating. We was on about decals the other day. There you go. Job done. I'll leave that to dry now. Not one that I enjoyed, I must admit. Right, I'll leave that dry. We'll come back and we'll do the assembly. Just to let you know, those who already spotted it, I had the 7 round the wrong way. I've now changed it. I was looking at it and I thought, that don't look right. And I got it going the opposite way. So I've corrected it now. So you've got one going that way and then one going this way. All right. Okay, so we're right now. My bad. Okay then, let's see if we can get this bad boy together. We've done the chassis. I'm not entirely happy with these decals, I must admit. But now I can do about it now. Right. I think we'll get this in first. That's a steering wheel and mirrors. Try and get this in here. The way it came out, hopefully. Right, we got them in. I think they're about right. The canopy. Hooks under the front. It should clip in at the back. There you go. That's it. The driver, he should just sit in like that, as far as I know. Okay. All right. So I was trying to change something then in my camera settings. Right, so I'm just trying to think, excuse me while I get it right, get it in my head. The engine, gearbox to the back, and the exhausts. And then pop this on. Get it in right, because the roll cage got to go through that slot. Push that down. Push that all together. Somewhere there. Okay. Then the base. Hopefully we got it all together correct. Should be okay. Right. I'm going to pop these rivets in and we'll get it on the magic roundabout. And we'll have a look at it. Yeah. This is what we started with for the Beefeater challenge, Super 60s. This is a Cooper Maserati by Corgi, number 7. This is what we started with. Here we go then. All done. Corgi toys, Cooper Maserati, number 7. This is for the Beefeater challenge. 60s racing or sports cars. Not a bad little build. Bit fiddly this one. Done a few bits and bobs to it. But yeah. Quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Well, thanks for watching. It's much appreciated. And like I say, anybody wants to join the Beefeater challenges, get over to the Beefeater channel on YouTube. Sign yourself up. It's every second month. The more the merrier. Here we go then. Okay then, onwards and upwards. On to the next build. Coming to the end of the year now. So start fresh next year. Got another 2 or 3 to do. Right up to December, end of December. Cooper Maserati.